Hi, Darklands. Welcome to the live recording of the Touristico Gay Life podcast brought to you by Boys Club in Bekkenvoort and Toilet Cafe in Antwerp. And we're going to have an exciting episode today here at Darklands with exciting guests. Let's introduce them.
Mark, I want to say we are also sponsored by Mister Regi and House of Health. Yeah, okay. But we have interesting, by the way, what do you think about this new edition of Darklands?
I found it very good.
Yeah?
It's more compactor and the market is upstairs. That's also an improvement. So we have more play space and everything on.
But let us introduce. We have some wonderful guests. I have the most cute man here. Sorry, Mark, it's not you.
Again?
Tebias, how are you?
I am amazing. Thank you for having me again for the second year.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you think about the new edition?
I like the addition. I do like an upstairs. You know, the walk upstairs is good. You know, you get your leg workout in, but I do like the recreation of Darklands. The layout is much better for me this year.
Okay.
And the play spaces are much better. The play spaces are much better.
And then we have two Misters, Mark.
Yeah, we have a long-standing tradition here at the Touristico Gay Life podcast when we're at Darklands to invite the Mister Leather Belgium. Last year we didn't invite you because you was elected after our episode, but we're going to make it up to you, Frederick. And the new Mister Leather Belgium, Mike. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So how was it yesterday?
I was very nervous the day before when I had the meeting with the judges, but yesterday I said, okay, now I'm going to enjoy the show. And Fred said to me, you really have to let go the stress, and I followed his advice, so that was nice.
Frederick, you're Mr. Off. Is that a relief?
Well, I have to tell you, it's kind of a relief, but it's something that I'm going to miss.
Okay, we're going to talk about your boat, your Mister Leathership boat, in a minute. And then we've got...
But I have a colleague from me, with
Yeah?
me, Regi. He's normally standing in the shop over there where you can shop till you drop. But now he's here to, he has a new group, started a new group under the wings of Darklands. Yeah. So it's a group for handicapped people. Do I say it right? Disabled people. Sorry, disabled people. Oh, I'm sorry. No, disabled people. So we're going to introduce a little bit the new group.
Yeah. And stick around for the guests at the Darklands because we're going to give away some prizes later this show. Gentlemen, take a seat so that we can get started. Make yourself comfortable. Yeah, you can take this one. We're going to be the big boys standing up, me and Sven. Mr. Tebias Perry, you're a former member of Onyx, the National Kink and Leather and Kink Fraternity for Gay and Bisexual Men of Color. You're also an international educator, a mentor, activist, keynote speaker, and passionate freelance journalist for the local gay editorials. And you've got also been a judge on the IML 45 class of International Mister Leather 2023. 2 years ago, we had you already in the podcast. You wrote a first book, The Principles of
second one
that is the second one.
Leadership, yeah.
The leader mentorship, and now you're back with a second one.
Yes.
The principles of leader leadership.
Yes.
So the story was not untold yet?
No, you know, the story was told, but you have to start somewhere. Everything in leadership starts with service and volunteerism. So you can't just jump into leadership right away. You have to have a stepping stool to get to leadership.
Yeah.
Okay. So if people buy that book, what can they read in that book? What are the most important things that people can find in your book?
Well, first and foremost, all of it is important because the way that I write all of my books, I wrote Mentorship and Leadership, and it's based only on my collection of experiences. Because I'm an African-American male, everything that I write is applicable to my specific experience and what I write about. And someone asked me when I was at Mid-Atlantic Leather in DC, how do I have the license to write a book of this magnitude? And I said, because it's about me, it's about my life. Who best can tell my story other than me? Yeah. So that's what birthed Mentorship and Leadership.
Yeah, you tell your book is about leadership in the leather community.
Yes.
What is the big difference in traditional fields? What leadership compromise?
Well, it's parallel, but it's slightly different because we are part of rigidity culture and leather culture, which put different aspects on leadership and how do you get there. Most of the time in a corporate setting, you have to go from being an entry-level teacher to being an assistant principal and then to a principal, right? So in the leather community, it's different because you have to be somewhat known in the community, have a collection of work that you've done for years, like you guys have worked for Darklands, and now you're here interviewing on one of the main stages. So it just comes in different formats.
Yeah, we've got two Mister Leather Belgium. Yeah. They are also a leader in the community.
Yes.
Can you give some advice to them?
Understand that first and foremost, you don't get to call yourself a leader. The community that we serve, that is who puts you into a leadership role, and they get to say, Mike, and this person is a leader in our community. If ever you hear someone say, well, I'm a leader in my community, run. Because they're really not. You need to, this is very specific. It's not some bullshit we just come up and just enjoy. It's a level of service that we give to the community, and we give it freely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is leadership something that you take, or is it appointed to you?
Oh my God, leadership, that's the furthest thing from the truth. You never take leadership. Leadership comes from service, being visible in that service, and volunteering of yourself. And when you speak from the heart, you can never go wrong. And I've seen good leadership, and the only reason that I know what bad leadership looks like is because someone taught me what good leadership was.
Yeah. Can you give an example of a bad versus good leadership?
Of course, of course. Anyone that comes into a space and try to absorb the entire room, to me, is a cancer to our community, because our community is supposed to be embracing and loving and sharing and elevating each other, not tearing each other down. It's so many other major organizations and events like this that we all should be sharing a bridge. Our executive director, David Rottenberg, said at the Alliance cocktail party that we need to create more bridges with our European counterparts and what we do in the US. Even though we practice leather slightly different, keep in mind that we are all one collective community, and we need to create those bridges. So that's the example that I can think of.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Tebias, you have now 2 books. Is the story untold, or are you thinking about a 3rd book already?
As of right now, I'm gonna take a major break. I just told my friend Stephen Clark that I'm taking a major break because both books, thank God, is still working me all over the world. And not only just do I come to these events, I submerge myself into the culture wherever I may be, in Maspalomas, in Antwerp, in London, which I live. I can't foresee a 3rd book for right now. However, I am starting my own publishing company called Black Hide Publishing under the direction of Vince Andrews that wrote the Leather Boy Handbook. So I'm gonna start my own publishing company to pull more people into my experience of writing.
Yeah. Guys, did you already read the book?
No, I didn't have the chance to read it yet.
Yes.
But it's only out 2 months?
It launched on my birthday, January 17th of this year.
Yeah, so
yes,
it's all
2 months.
2 months.
And you introduced it in Chicago?
No, in Washington, D.C. at Mid-Atlantic Leather, yes.
Okay.
Mike, did you read the book?
Well, I was very lucky that my boyfriend gave them to me for my birthday this
So
Christmas.
it's on your
And,
night shelf.
I started reading it, and what is very interesting was the conversation you just had about leadership in daily time and how people should look at you as a leader, because I'm a principal of a school, and I hope that the people see me like how you describe it in your books, and not as the one that takes it in. It's not about me. Also at my job, it's not about me. if my teachers are not there and they don't do their work, the school is not working. So it's about how we do it together, and it's that's a very big, important thing which is in the book. That also is like how it should be in this community. And that's also what I said yesterday on my election. It's not about me. I can ask what I can do for you, but I think we also should ask each other what can we do for each other, because everybody should be Mister Leather Belgium or Mister Leather or Mister whatever, just by being there for each other.
Yeah. You're a man of color, obvious. Is there a big difference between the white leather scene in America and the colored scene, leather scene?
Oh yeah, it's well, in some ways it's the same, but in a lot of ways it's very different. When we say people of color, we have to look at the political landscape as that all people of color don't bring a black experience. Like, I'm a black man, I'm a proud black man. A lot of people of color, when we say that, like Asians or Latinos, I'm not talking about all of them, but sometimes when we say people of color, we have to be very specific with, if you're a person of color and you're calling yourself a person of color, are you bringing my black experience into the room with you, with all of us? And if you're not doing that, then are you really a person of color?
Yeah, okay.
I mean, by proximity and ethnicity, yes, we are. But my lens and where I speak from with my platform is that I speak for black men, black leather women into these spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can they find your book?
You can find my
That's
book.
the most important question you have to answer today.
You can find my book on Amazon under Principles of Leather Leadership or Leather Mentorship. Not my honorific Master J. Tebias Perry. Just type J. Tebias Perry, Tebias Perry.
Okay. Mr. Tebias, I'm going to ask you to stick around a little bit longer because
sure.
we need your help later on.
Of course.
We're going to move over to Regi.
But Mark, I want to say, people who are here know we have a quiz around 2 o'clock, I think.
Yeah.
And we have wonderful prizes. You always go home with a wonderful prize, sponsored by House of Health and Mr. Regilio. So if you want to participate in our easy quiz, it's an easy quiz, and you will be helped by these guys here, then you always go home with a wonderful prize. So stay here or come to the stage here, and then we know that you want to do the quiz. So we need 2 people to join us for the quiz today.
Okay.
Okay, Frederick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Regi.
Wait, but Frederick, tell me, what do you think of the new Darklands?
What do I think of the new Darklands?
The Beyond one? Because you saw the last one, it's now Beyond Darklands, it's more intimate and so. Do you like it, the new one?
I like it very much, but as a former mister, I had to be in a lot of spaces, so I didn't even find the time to visit everything. It's just that you are running around from left to right, from here to there, and you want to see it all, and suddenly you realize that today is the last day, and you're like, oh fuck, I still want to go and see something at that shop and that shop. Oh, but where is that? I haven't found it yet.
Okay, Regi, welcome. How is it in the shop?
Busy.
Is it shop till you drop on Darklands?
The last day is like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. His voice is away already.
I lost it.
Regi, very important. You are here for presenting a new group for disabled people. First, you are yourself disabled.
Yes, I'm disabled by myself, and as I work for Darklands, and from the moment you're disabled by yourself, you see more other things that people don't see when you're not disabled. So,
what is your injury?
I broke my neck, so I was totally lame, and now only use my wheelchair for long distance.
And
Dichter bij uw mond.
And how did you come to the idea of starting that group? Because we know you started the group already a little bit during Antwerp Pride, because you were on a car during the parade. Huh?
Yeah, but Antwerp Pride was on Antwerp Pride. There we have queers on wheels, so it's nothing to do with fetish scene. But from working on Darklands every year, I see people, more and more people who are disabled, are not afraid anymore to come out. Like he say, you're all here for each other. You don't judge, and more people. If you're not disabled, you don't really see it. If you're disabled, and I'm in the shop, I see all the people passing by. So last year, after Darklands, I started to search on the internet, and I could not find one group who are fetish and disabled. For disabled people who are fetish, because there are a lot of disabled people who like fetish.
You had your first social yesterday, I think.
Yes.
Was it crowdy? Because, you know, I'm gonna tell you, there was a guy, I worked in the hotel, and a guy came to me and he said, oh, I saw that the shops are now upstairs. What you do with handicapped people? That he said. So I explained, we have an elevator,
elevators, yeah.
and we now have a new social group. So that guy was really surprised that we on Beyond Darklands already do a lot for disabled people.
Well, it's already many years that Jeroen every year build up more and more support for disabled people or wheelchairs. So every year, again, they ask the people, what can we do to make it better for you guys? What do we need? So that's why it's open up through Darklands, actually.
What are the most difficult challenges for a disabled person at the Darklands here?
No, but not at Darklands. Just the most challenge is get out your house and don't be shy. Be how you are.
Okay.
Because if we see, Regi, it's sometimes very difficult for disabled people to go, for example, to a leather bar or a cruising club. They are not always made for disabled people.
No, the cruising bars not, because you have a lot of stairs or it's not easy to go there. But they are the old things. I still believe in the future everything goes and flows, and I still believe it's gonna come too, and they're gonna start to think about it. That's why I want to open it and make it more popular, and how more people see it, how more they're gonna think about it. We need to do something about it.
Tebias, do you know if there is a group or something in the United States, something like that?
Not right off the head. I really don't know any specific groups, but accessibility is very important.
Yeah.
And the best remedy for disabled people who are coming to IML, being that I'm a director at IML, we send out emails and texts to our constituents and the attendees and ask them, what do you think? What do you need? Do you need a quiet room? Do you need accessibility to the vendor mart? We make sure that we reach out so that they can tell us, because a lot of times disabled people, they do feel turned away because of not having accessibility. But it is the people who are disabled or feel disabled to let the organizations know. And if they don't get that type of representation, then that may just not be the organization or event that you want to support. But you have to do it gently. And that's one thing, because I deal with that as well, with engagement. And I engage with so many people, but I just listen to what they tell me, and then I make it happen.
And that's now that I was not disabled before, now I am. So as disabled person, now I can think together with Darklands what we can do.
Yeah.
Instead that somebody make the choice who are not disabled.
We just
Mike, what do you think
You
about...
ask, do you have a group like that in America? When I open it on Facebook, I think 2 weeks, I get 3 emails from the US. People say, thank you, finally.
Yes.
I searched for it already many years and I could not find it.
Yeah.
Yesterday I hear that It's not really a group, but they start in Berlin, something like that already, but it's not really a group yet. And there is no flag, nothing, so we designed already a flag too. And in the flag you have the fetish colors and the disabled colors.
And then also to make sure that we have people with disabilities, that they're on our advertisements as well too, because that is important. I've said for years, if I'm doing an event, who I want to come to my event, I want to show them on my flyers and on my advertisement, because that within itself is the invitation for you to say, hey, I want you to come to my event as well. Because, I mean, what do we see on all these advertisements? Big dick, muscle, white guys.
Yeah,
that's what we see. But if I want disabled people, black people, people of color to come, I want them on
yesterday I was talking to the photographer here.
Yes.
And I say, the pictures that you saw, the very special pictures, I said, I want the same with the wheelchair on it.
Yes, yes.
I want to see pictures.
Mike, what is your feeling about this group? Do you think it's a good initiative that we do with...
First of all, I was very happy some months ago to get to know Regi and to have a talk in the booths. It was even in the booths that we really had the first conversation, because you have to understand also, I didn't see he was disabled. So I didn't saw any problem, or I couldn't had a picture of what was going on. But we took the time really long to talk about it and to see how it is. So I think it's important also for the not disabled people, for us to realize that there's a group of people who has it very difficult to fit in because of their issues. And I would give advice to talk more to people, to get to know people, so you know what and why and how it comes. And like this, you have respect and you can understand, and you can together find solutions for certain problems. So I think only by talking we can solve things up. I always say to the people I guide as tourists, I cannot read your mind. So if we don't talk, I won't get to know you. I don't know what you want. So that's how we should have it from both ways.
Yeah. Regi, can you give some tips to event organizers for making the place accessible for disabled people?
But talk to the disabled people and try to put a disabled person on board of your organization and start there. And there are a lot of different disabilities. They're not one in a wheelchair. They're like 20, 30 different things or more. Yeah. So you need to bring them all together and see all the difference.
So, I suppose you're glad there is an elevator to go to the upper deck here? Yeah. Was that one of the things that you specifically requested here at Darklands for the disabled people?
I knew the market should go to the next floor, but I was big surprised if you wouldn't say, oh, but we have 2 elevators.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But still yesterday, I have an electric chair. But yesterday there were also 2 people, not electric. And they showed us the wrong things. So we're still building up. Yeah. But they've been around with the people yesterday to see everything too.
Yeah. Are there still improvements possible here?
Yeah, still a
lot. Like what?
The parking space is totally on the other side.
Yeah.
And then the people needed to drive, nobody know, it's another entrance. So the other entrance is backstage, the blue doors. You mean from the car till there, go in a wheelchair and try to go over the road, it's terrible. And then once you get inside, you have all the electricity and everything. I need to go over it. So they don't think about it. Put it on top.
On top of everything next year.
Yeah, they don't need to go over things and everything. So they're still dangerous, and still people who are not disabled who plays it.
Yeah. You talked a little bit about your Facebook group, of a Facebook page. Where can they find it? What was the name of the
we
page?
just started, so we started with it on Facebook, so it's gonna come in Instagram, everywhere.
Yeah, it's
So we wanted to launch it a little bit here on Darklands, so we kept it still
But how
low.
can they find it on Facebook? Is there a common? Is there a specific name for it?
What?
Is there a name for your page
What is the name of the group?
of the group?
For people who not know it.
It's easy, fetish-abled.
Okay, good. Good. We're gonna talk to our ex-Mister Leather and our current Mister Leather Belgium, Frederick and Mike. Frederick, we didn't speak last year here at the podcast. We did a short interview. Let's talk about how was your Mister Leather year last year? How do you look back on to that?
Well, to start, it was a lot. It was a lot of little bits of this and that and that. Starting by doing a couple of things for the community, doing things about sexual health, making people aware that there's so much more in the Mister than just partying. It's like I show them that they have to look after themselves, that they had to watch after their sexual health, but also at the mental health.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people forget that.
Yeah, we've seen you around a lot this year, of last year. What are the highlights for you?
The highlights?
We have time.
Actually, for me, the highlights were the moments shared with everybody. The little things, like getting home and change with your friends, having a drink, having funny stories to tell about the events you went. It's one of the nicest events I went to was like Mr. ILBS in Seville, where you have like this opportunity to meet 150, 200 persons, small thing, but you just enjoy it a maximum, but because you get to talk to everyone. I had the same thing in Nice. Nice, so fetish. Wow, what an event. And it's one big family. Yeah. You are all staying at the same hotel, and staying at the same hotel, everyone room next to room, next to room, having breakfast together, walking together from one event to another, from meals to a party, to another meal, to another party, and just enjoying
it's
the
one
moments
community,
together.
huh? It's a tight community, the leather community.
It is. It is. I like the big events, but the smallest were the best for me, because then you get the time to spend time with each other and to get to know each other. Yeah. On a big event like this, as a Mister, you are running from left to right, and people stop you every moment. I love that. I love meeting people. I love having these small conversations. Sometimes I just think it's a pity that you don't have the time, like, to talk half an hour with someone, because I really love that too.
Yeah. Yesterday you handed your sash over to Mike. Are you gonna miss him? Your sash?
Of course I will.
Yeah.
You should have seen me yesterday morning cleaning the sash, being with cleaning
Mike,
caressing
was it a
it.
fight?
It was like, I'm going to miss you so much, baby.
Yeah.
Was it a fight on the stage, Mike?
Sorry?
When he had to give it to you, was it a fight on the stage? No, Mike, I don't want to give it. I don't want to give it.
Fight for it! No. It was really...
He did
Tebias,
have to
you were
fight.
in the jury of Mister Leather Europe.
Yes.
So you saw him as a candidate
Yes,
over
I
there.
did. Yes, I
What
did.
was your feeling about it?
When he said he was a nurse, I was like, okay, he has to be a nice person. He was wonderful. I mean, all the contestants were really nice, were really polished. All of them were ready. Your interview was divine. And it's rare because, you know, I interview people and judge contests as jury all the time. But when I can see the heart of a contestant, that pulls me into their experience. And that's what you gave me. Yeah.
That's also how it felt for me. I didn't prepare at all for the judges' conversation.
Yeah.
I didn't. But I was very lucky that the judges asked me a lot of questions about a lot of projects that I was already busy with. So I knew what I was talking about. They asked me so many questions, and I was like, oh yeah, but I know about it, and maybe I can inform you even more than you already know, because that's what happened to a couple of judges. They came to me and they said to me, Fred, I didn't know about that problem. It's good that you bring it up.
But you traveled a lot. I saw all your trips on social media. I think you went to the United States for... No, not. No, Europe, Gran Canaria, all those things. How was it to travel all those places and to see? Do you see differences in, for example, Beyond Darklands and, yeah, let's say a Gran Canaria or something further? Do you see a difference in the leather community, the fetish and leather community, or is it a little bit the same?
Not really, but like I told you before, if you go to a smaller event, you get to talk to the people and you have more of a connection with the whole group. The difference with bigger events is that the group is so big that you can connect to a couple of people and there it stops. Then you do a little bit your own thing and you say a lot of highs and buys, but that's it. Smaller events, it gives you more the feeling like you are one big family, and then you get to know your fellow misters better, and that's why we have such a good bond.
Last year we asked one of the contestants who gave their sash away, do you fell in a black hole? You know what I mean? So now you're just a leather guy, and that guy said to us, okay, they push you a little bit away, and it feels like overwhelming that I lose my sash.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You're standing in the center point of all the attention, and when you give your chest away or when you step down, you seem to be forgotten by the community. But how does that feel to you?
Well, it's only the day after, so a black hole you won't feel the day after. I'm still at my event.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow, aren't you afraid for tomorrow?
Until yesterday, I was still Mister Leather Belgium. So,
yeah.
Oh my God, no.
But
I'm kidding. The moment I had to give my sash away to Mike, I had all the misters surrounding me, asking me how I feel. So I felt even more supported. Everybody came to me. Fred, are you okay? Fred, are you okay? Before, after. So every time they asked the question, it got me more and more emotional.
Yeah.
And I feel so supported by my friends, by all of the other misters, by Mike as well. I really, really have the best time. Yeah. But I've heard about that black hole. Yeah. And I felt already my program with a lot of travels, some more events, so I won't be forgotten.
So you won't stay at home. You won't be staying at home the next year. You're also traveling into the other events.
I've never been a stay-at-home person.
Okay.
Already before I was a mister, I traveled at least 7, 8, 9, 10 times a year.
Okay.
Did smaller events. So actually, as a mister, my life didn't change that much.
Mike, how did you look to the year of Frederick?
I was very proud of Frederick because we know each other already for years. We come from the same city, the nicest city in Belgium, Bruges, so we know each other very well. And
the parking place.
The party place, yeah, the place to be. I was very proud of what he did and the way and the style that he connected people. So he was talking to everybody. He didn't make any differences, and I really liked how, with lots of respect, he was wearing out the community. Yeah.
Frederick, you were one of the members of the jury yesterday for the Mister Leather Belgium. How did Mike do?
Well, I have to say, first day, like he told us a couple of minutes ago, he was nervous, but he did a good job.
Yeah.
But then all the other contestants did well. They surprised us each in a different way, in small and bigger things. Yeah. But then yesterday he came on stage, so powerful, wow, getting emotional about it. He stood there so powerful, and I was like, That's the mic, I know. Wow. It gave me goosebumps when I was sitting there watching you.
Yeah.
Mike, do you know what you started? It will be a hell of a year. Everyone wants you. You'll not have time for yourself anymore. Everyone will pull on your clothes. True or not, Tebias?
Oh, it's true. It's true. I think Mike is. I spent a little time with him in London as he was preparing for Mister Leather Belgium, and I just think that you are just a beautiful person, like really deep on the inside. And I think you are a forward-thinking person, which makes for an even better title holder. And going back to the previous question, I think that being a title holder is not about look at me, because if you're already doing the work that you were already doing prior to the title, it really won't matter after you pass the sash along, because the work is the work, and that is what we're here for. So to both of you guys, my cover goes off to both of you guys. But I really look forward to seeing you stepping into this role. I really do.
Tobias, you've been a judge at IML. Can you give Mike some tips if he's going to compete?
I already have. I already have. Basically, when you are embarking upon anything as far as a contest, the best thing you can do is just be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't try to be anyone else except just you. And you told me some differences that you saw even with Mister Leather Belgium. You don't have to do what everyone else is doing. Just do what makes you feel at your best and what comes out of your heart, and you would never go wrong. So congratulations. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Mike, why did you compete? That's the first question.
I have been asked already for a long time to compete to this competition, but yesterday, I don't know if you saw my speech or my act that I had to do for the Mister Leather competition, and a big reason why I wanted to do this is that in my head I have a great guy that was Mister Leather Europe 1998, Rob Scheers. He was a very good friend of me, and the way how he was there for the people, how he was in between the people, and we had lots of talks about the community at that moment together. And the moment he passed away after Darklands 7 years ago, I really made myself a promise to find a way to give back life to his words and the way how he did it.
Okay. What was your goal to compete? What is your goal for the next year?
I'm a member of our club already for years. I was when I was 23, I was already a member from MSC, and I quitted the group. I think 8 years later, because I felt there was always a big discussion between the French-speaking people and the Dutch-speaking people, and I was so surprised of it, because we are all people of the same community, we are all gays, we like our fetish, we like leather, and we have quarrels about language. How stupid can we be? And I didn't want to put energy in that. So for me, a big goal now is to bring back those two communities together, because, okay, there's lots of effort from the new board to bring them together already, but in reality, there's lots of work to do. So that's going to be, for me, one big focus is, if I would say, bring Brussels to Antwerp and Antwerp to Brussels, because I think we really should be together. We're already very small, and we really should be together. Yeah.
How do you want to do that? Combine the two parts of the country?
Being there for myself and listening to what makes it that people don't go to the other side. What's the gap between those both worlds? We should understand that, and by doing the conversations and little by little bringing them to events like MSC is trying now, but we can do more than that, then I think people are going to see what we have in common and not what makes us different. So I think that's going to be, for me, a very important goal.
Yeah. Are you going to organize some events too?
I hope I have, but I don't know if the board is going to allow it, but I hope we can do something extra in Brussels, but also in Antwerp, so for creating these spaces. So that's going to be one of the big goals. A second thing I also think, and I hope one day I can have a chance to talk with the organization of Darklands and with Jeroen about this event here, because I also see possibilities what could happen here. Some weeks ago I had a very nice conversation with Sensoa, who have really doing a great job here as prevention on this event. But what I see is that we don't really have spaces here where people can talk. I mean, you have the dance floor, you have the stages, and you have the dark rooms. And I would love to see something next to the dark rooms where people can discuss, okay, now it's you dance or you go to the dark rooms, the dark rooms and you don't do anything. But wouldn't it be nice that perhaps people who don't want to go immediately to the dark rooms have a space where we can talk, who are you, what do you like, and what do you want to do, and then go into the dark room. So that would be nice.
They have the locations of the master classes. That would be perfect. By example.
Yeah. And I don't think it's a big investment. I saw it in Amsterdam. If you go to Amsterdam to Wasteland, which is also a very big park twice a year, there you have it. Between the bar and the dark rooms, there's a space where people can talk.
Yeah.
Mike, you have Regi next to you, who has a group of disabled people. Do you think it would be a big issue or a big thing if we would have the first disabled Mister Leather Belgium?
I would hope that would happen, really. But first of all, it's what Regi said to me, what he said a little bit earlier, I think is something very important and that we didn't pick up, is the fact that if an organization is organizing something, we first of all should have people who are disabled also in the organization. So if we would have that, I think it would be already a step to bring it, to make it more easy. And I hope one day that somebody can step forward and be also as a disabled person. Because that's the funny thing. I had with you, Tebias, the conversation in London also about the black community. And sometimes we don't see the problem. Because we think we look with a very open mind to everything. And it's by talking to you that, and also with Steven, my boyfriend, who's also a proud black guy, it's by talking to them both that I learned that my view of things, even if I think I don't have a problem with anybody, I don't know their story. And that's the story you have to bring before people would understand. And that's the same with Regi and his friends and these people.
Yeah. In the meantime, we welcome George, the Whitney Houston of Darklands.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Frederick, he was one of your bosses of MSC. Now it's finished, so you can tell everything you want.
Every
about
dirty
George.
secret you want to know.
Every dirty detail. Okay, and we know there are a lot. Not George?
There is no time to tell all those dirty secrets.
We have 3 hours.
So for the people here waiting, later on we're going to do a little quiz. You can win a nice gift certificate from Mister Gio and a box of goodies from House of Health. So stick around in 10 minutes.
If you want to be a contestant, you always win a prize, a wonderful prize. Just go to Rocky. He walks around here somewhere, I don't know, and say you want to be a contestant, and he will lead you to the stage. Okay?
Okay. Mike, you're a member of MSC. Frederick, you're a member. George, you're a member of MSC. What is MSC? For the people that don't know that.
MSC Belgium is first fetish club. It's this year its 55th birthday. We were in the beginning a solo leather club, and we moved to an all-inclusive fetish club. But I think it's very important that everybody has to be welcome and feel welcome.
Yeah. It's also the organization that organizes the Mister Leather Belgium event here at Darklands. How important is a Mister Leather Belgium for you?
I think it's very important to have a Mister to have some visibility for the club, but also carries a positive image for the club and represents us and have a nice platform to promote inclusively that we're all the same. So,
how do you look back at the former Mister Leather Belgium, Frederick?
I think he did an amazing job, and that's not because he's next to me, but he really, really did an amazing job, and I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, a big of applause of our former Mister Leather Belgium. We're really gonna miss him, I think, but I hope he will compete for other competitions.
You received a gift yesterday, also your vest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Show us.
Are you proud of it?
I am very proud of it.
Is it your new baby? Because you gave your old baby away to Mike. Is it your new baby?
It's like I got a new baby in place, and I'm very proud of it because I'm the very first Mister who got it from the club as a Mister Leather for the hard work. So that was so beautiful.
Okay, George, I want to ask you something. You know, I read a lot about your social media, and this is something for everyone. I know there is a lot to do about trans men in clubs.
Yes.
Yeah? I can say we're talking about people that I hear two opinions. One opinion is they are allowed and they can do. It's a fetish like everywhere, like on Beyond Darklands. It's not a problem. But I know clubs, and I mean fetish clubs, where they are not allowed. What do you think about that?
I think it's a big problem in the community. There are two sides, and I always say I think everybody should be welcome everywhere. I don't see the difference. I personally don't have a problem if there are fetish trans men or trans women in a club. So I'm always calling it out when I see it. I saw once a club that exposed on the door a flyer, women not allowed, trans people not allowed, drag queens not allowed. And I think we all are a minority group. We all should stick together, especially in these horrible political times when some governments try to strip us from our rights. I think it's so important that we protect the people who need it the most. So,
Tebias, what's your opinion about it? Because it's a big issue the last months on internet.
You know, I echo exactly what George said. I don't see what the problem is. I mean, trans people are kinky. They play, they dom, they sub just like we do. So I don't see what the big deal is. And if you have an issue with trans people, you're an asshole. You need to allow that people are just people, and whatever they choose to do or choose to be, it has absolutely no effect on me doing what I do and me tying you up or me whipping you in a play space. It has absolutely nothing to do with me. I want to make sure that people, first and foremost, see themselves in their own skin before they can see the community as theirs. So I have absolutely no problem at all.
Yeah.
Just
There's
Mike,
also
Mike, what's your opinion?
Well, I think we should go back into history for a part. I feel that a big part of the community and a big part of people forgot that in '69 we have been fighting for the LGB community, and now I see that these people are fighting for the rest, not fighting for the rest of the community. So I think they should know that also in the past we had to fight for people had to fight for our rights, and I don't really see a problem if these people are here. It's about respect. It's about also again talking to people. I think they would be very respectful and they would enjoy. We all should be together. I can understand somewhere that there should be some safe zones if there's playrooms and guys just want to play together and they don't want to be interfered. That I understand. But for the biggest part of the event, I don't see a problem. Or for big events, I don't see a problem.
Yeah, we have to remember that the first brick thrown at Stonewall was by a transgender woman.
Yeah, that is.
They started the riots over there.
Yeah, with Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rodriguez, I always say Marsha threw the first fucking brick. So that started all of this. And we have to understand that when we look at the landscape of activism, the ones who fight the hardest are our trans siblings.
Yeah.
Our trans siblings fight harder than any of us. Any leather man, any leather woman that I've ever seen, I will stand shoulder to shoulder with anyone that's trans on any lobby line, any capital that we march upon, because we're all one big family. If we can't advocate for ourselves, why should we expect others to accept us if we can't advocate for ourselves?
You wrote a book about leadership.
I did.
How do you look back? You've got now Donald Trump, who started a war on transgender people. How do you feel about that?
Well, first of all, anyone who starts a war against trans people are assholes. Round of applause. So I just think that once we can actually see a person, because I'm not saying that all trans people are the most beautiful person on the inside. I'm just saying we have to see people as they are. And one of my mentors always say, you have to meet people where they are. Because if you go above or below them, you're going to miss the point. You have to just see people exactly where they are and deal with them only on that level, and then everything else starts from there.
Yeah, George, we've got a bunch of former and now Mister Leathers. Can a trans person be a Mister Leather Belgium?
Of course, why not? I don't see a problem.
It's just a question.
Just a question.
If a trans man, as a Mister Leather Belgium, do a great job, it's the same like a cisgender man doing a good job as a Mister Leather Belgium. So there is no difference. Trans men are men. So.
Yeah, Mike, you want to chime in?
I'm going to be the voice for Regi because he lost his voice. Well, he says it's the same like with disabled people.
Yeah.
So that's the same question. So
Regi,
for him,
will you compete for the next Mister Leather Belgium?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not so far yet. I just started with fetish, but let us start with that. No? But it's the same. If a person with one arm come on the door and they say, you're not allowed to come in because you don't have two arms and you need to turn back, it's a person you're sending away. It's the same with fetish people. 2 weeks ago, I met a very beautiful, sexy guy in leather. The only thing I didn't know, I was sure it was 100% the guy.
Okay. George, just a question. You are competing for 2 prizes here on Beyond Darklands. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, a competition and then the X Factor.
Triple X Award.
The X Factors, yes.
X Factors. I can't sing.
Nervous?
It's strange, but I'm very nervous in the competition. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's my hometown. That I care more, I guess. It's a strange thing. But for the X Awards, the 4 people who are nominated are great persons. So it's an honor to be amongst them. So for me, if I win it, it's great. If I don't win it, good. It's fine for me. So.
Did you win this year already a sash?
No.
Why?
He's competing.
You should.
Yes, I'm sure.
Well, you're wrong. You won a sash this year already.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna take care of that later. But now it's quiz time.
Wait.
If you wanna join our quiz, we need 2 candidates.
We need 2 candidates. 2 candidates.
Over there with Rocky.
No, we have. Wait, Steven, come here. He's one of the candidates. I need another one. He's one. I need one more candidate. You win a great prize. You win always a great prize. Always. It's an easy quiz. 2 candidates. Who's the second one? Come on, Rocky, you choose one.
Okay. Well,
You win a prize of House of Health or a prize of Mister Regilio. We need a second candidate. Come on, guys, don't be afraid.
Okay.
You are okay. 2 candidates. Okay.
Okay,
Come on the stage.
Well, they come onto the stage. Quick question, George. How important are leather clubs like MSC Belgium for the community?
I think they're very important for the community, but because it brings people together. In history, it was also because there was no internet, no social media, so it was good that every country has its club, so they be connected. So now it's much easier, but it's a very good place to meet friends and build a chosen family.
In the meantime, we welcome our 2 candidates. Sven.
Hello, what's your name?
Steven.
Now, everyone, I know Steven because he's a volunteer here. And people, can I please have an applause for all the volunteers here on Darklands? Thank you very much. Okay, Steven, you're a smart guy?
I hope so.
You hope so, okay. And what's your name?
Stretchy.
Okay. First time Darkland?
Third time.
Third time. What do you think about it?
It's really amazing. I really enjoyed it.
Are you a smart guy?
Yeah.
A smart puppy?
Maybe.
Okay. Guys, we're gonna do a quiz.
You may take a place.
Yeah. Okay.
People-
But first, explain. Juries, I'm gonna put you in 2 groups. You both here. You support Steven, and you support. And you support him. So you may help him. What have we done? I'm a big fan of AI. Yeah, you get a plate, please. Yep. Okay. So I am a big fan of AI. So what you're gonna see on the screen, you will see a logo. But the logo are 2 logos I put together without the text. And you have to know which 2 logos we used. But we're
gonna do an example. So if you see here a combined logo, and the question is, which 2 logos are combined?
Okay, which 2 logos are combined? You write it down.
And you can also help Tebias and
Okay.
Frederick.
He's doing great.
So
What you think, Steven?
No.
Okay, you turn around the plates.
Superman and Batman. That's right, and also here. And the goal is to collect as many cock rings as possible.
Okay.
It's a Darklands after all.
Yeah.
So,
We not have a bigger one for you, sorry. Okay,
So this is
ready.
the
first
first one.
logo. Which 2 logos we have here?
are all the answers in?
Yeah, turn around the
So-
plates.
Mr. B and MSC Belgium, MSC Belgium and Mr. B.
Okay, we're gonna
Okay.
look. We're gonna look.
Yeah, Mr.
These
B
are
and
the 2
MSC.
logos.
One for each.
It's an easy one. We start very easy, but it's gonna be more difficult.
Okay, next one.
Next one.
You can play along in the audience. Which 2 logos do you see combined over here?
Okay, turn around your plates now. Okay. What?
We've got the boots and the eagle bar 2 times.
Wait. It is the boots. It's not boots. It's Eagle Bar. Yeah.
Eagle
So-
Amsterdam and the boots are the right
It's
one.
Eagle Amsterdam
Yeah.
and the boots Antwerp. So what we're gonna do?
We're gonna tie. I'll
what?
tie.
Okay.
Okay, next one. Do you know this one? Any guesses?
Laat het zelf zeggen. Wat? Laat het zelf zeggen.
Okay. Turn around the plates. Steven?
Recon and Swiss Navy.
Recon and Swiss Navy.
And you've got?
Recon in Manchester.
Recon and Manchester.
Yeah. Look.
Oh. Is it Manchester? But
Yeah.
it's Manchester, but it's clone zone. Yeah?
Yeah.
What
So,
are you going to do?
1 point each.
One
One
point
point each. Yeah.
Yeah, one for you. And cockering over this dick. Okay, next one.
You have a cock ring for him?
Yeah, I forgot already.
Okay. Next one. Okay. People?
Any guesses? This one I found difficult. No? No. Easy, difficult, easy, yeah?
But let's say it's a beautiful AI. Eh?
Okay.
Okay. Turn around the
turn
plates.
around. IML,
What you have? Belgian? What? Beyond Darklands?
Darklands.
You have IML, Darklands.
It's not Darklands. It's Beyond Darklands.
Yeah. Show it. It's Beyond Darklands. Sorry, Steven. 1 point for you, 2 points for him.
2 points over there. We've got 4 conquerings on this one and 3 for Steven.
Okay. The next one.
What is this?
I hear it in the public already, I think.
Any guesses? Okay.
Okay. You turn around. What you think, Steven?
London and Dublin Leatherman.
London Leatherman.
And Dublin Leatherman.
Okay.
London Leather and Irish Leatherman.
We're gonna see.
Leatherman of Ireland
and London
and
Leatherman.
London Leatherman.
So both. 1 point.
There you go.
I think that was the last one. Mark. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's
How many
go.
points? How many points?
1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh,
Yay!
Regi is the winner.
Finally, I won
Okay.
something.
So
You may choose one of the prizes.
Yep.
What do we have?
We've
We
got
have
a
of
health
our
package.
sponsor, House of Health, a beautiful package. All those people used it already. You see it on their faces. So beautiful. Eh? And then we have a voucher. Yeah, it's over there. It's under the book. It's under the book.
over here.
Here, we have a voucher
Of
of
Mr.
Mr. Regilio.
So you may
You can
choose.
use in the shops. What do you want
What
to
do
choose?
you want, Regi?
I choose for Regilio.
Mr. Regilio voucher for you. You can shop it over here or on the website.
Okay, and for you, Steven, we have also a beautiful package from our sponsor,
There you go.
House of Health. So
Please.
use it, you will glow, because it's the glow job that's in it. Can I have an
Give
applause for
applause.
us two candidates?
Okay, and we're going to say goodbye of Regi, Mike, Frederick, and...
No, wait, the sash is...
Oh, yeah.
Moment.
Oh,
I told you, George,
we've
you
got
you won a sash already. Yeah? Now you may choose. Do you like twinks? Do you like twinks?
I like twinks,
Okay.
but they're
we
not my sexual...
Well, sadly, we not have a twink to
Okay.
bring you the sash.
Yes.
We have a bitch to bring you the sash.
The door bitch of...
But we want to do this a little bit official.
Oh my
So we
God.
have the Belgium entry. So can please ask the judges to stand up, please.
Yeah, just like a regular sash ceremony, we need and we invite Rocky to the stage with the bitch, with the crown, and
Thank you.
That way, yeah.
Oh, they did it on the wrong side.
It's Leather Community
wrong-
Idol, and on the other side,
After
and on the
all
other
those
side,
years.
we have the bomber.
okay.
Can I have an applause for?
Thank you. And I would say world peace for everybody.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to thank our guests
Yeah.
for today.
Because
Regi, thank you very much. Can I have a little bit of applause? It's also one of our volunteers who did, together with me, with Steven, a lot of job here.
Mr. Mike, Mister Leather Belgium, Mike, I have to say it correctly. And Frederick, Mister Leather Belgium 2025, so Mr.
So
Tebias
that's better.
Perry.
Letter Community Idol. Okay. Frederick, we want to thank you for the past year. I think you placed our letter community in a very positive way to the rest of the world. And I want to thank my big friends here next to me, Tebias. If you want to buy a book, can I have one of the book, Mark? If you want to buy a book and you want an autograph, just Tebias is still here today. You still can buy some books. He not have a lot with him anymore because he sold a lot of it, but you still...
I'm going to leave one for you guys to auction off.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So if you want the book, you can buy it with him. So take him and do it. And we want to thank our sponsors, Boys Club, Bekkenvoort, Twilight Cafe in Antwerp, and of course House of Health and Mr. Regilio. Enjoy Sunday, everyone. Enjoy our... Okay. Thank you everyone for being here. I hope you will enjoy the last day here on Darklands, the next party, and we hope to see you back next year. Thank you guys.
Can I have a warm hand of applause for our guests? And see you next year. Goodbye.